Bitcoin history looks to be repeating right now, and while this is happening, volume remains to be dropping lower on the charts, and the Bollinger Bands is even becoming tighter and tighter. So in this video, I will talk about the most important charts for this weekend for Bitcoin and many more important charts we need to discuss right now. So don't forget to snap up that like button on today's update video. Can we smash it back above 400 likes? And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term of today's video. For the imminent short term over the course of this weekend, we're once again looking at the CME gap that got formed around 29.4k. So I will be expecting that Bitcoin is going to be trading somewhere around this region over the course of this weekend. And just like the previous weekends, we've been predicting the CME gaps perfectly, and we've been predicting the Bitcoin weekend price action perfectly as well. Of course, if we will be trading significantly below the CME gap, I will be expecting that on the Sunday or either on the Monday, we're going to see a big pump towards the upside. And of course, if we move up big over the course of the weekend, we will be expecting there's going to be a big move down over the course of the Sunday or either the Monday if the Sunday is not going to be moving down at all. So yes, this is my weekend prediction, and yes, for the last, what is it, maybe 20 or 30 times, we have been predicting the weekend perfectly. So yeah, it's probably going to be another boring weekend. Looking at the 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin, we're currently sitting on very important support. You can clearly see the price section of Bitcoin is also currently coming together, and you can clearly see that we're creating somewhat of a falling wedge pattern. A falling wedge pattern is a typical bullish bias pattern, so we'll be expecting that this one potentially could be breaking out. And yes, if we do see a big move towards the upside happen over the course of the weekend, we're probably going to see a dump on the Monday or even on the Sunday. So yes, we're creating an interesting pattern, but it's not really meaning that much since it is right now weekend. Of course, I've been talking about this liquidity range here on the top side. I really want to be seeing this level getting broken, and if we do touch this level, I think a lot of stop loss orders are going to get hit, and that is going to be the catalyst for Bitcoin to be having a very big move here. So you see it in every single exponential movement towards the upside. The exponential move usually starts once it breaks above the previous liquidity range in the market. You could also see it over here once we were breaking above this previous liquidity range where a lot of stop loss orders were set up. You can see it also over here. This was of course the liquidity range. We break above it and then we see that big green candle, and that happens every single time. So I will be expecting a similar movement once again here. I think Bitcoin is going to be creating a very big green candle if we break above the red box here. But if we do break below the green line right here, I think we're going to create a very big red candle since there is also a lot of stop loss orders. So be on very high alert since the open interest on the market is currently sitting at the highs not seen since the FTX collapse. There could be some very big amounts of volatility hitting these markets. Talking about the volatility index, Bitcoin is currently getting squeezed up here on the daily time frame, and I will be expecting that this squeeze is going to generate a gigantic move on the price action of Bitcoin, and we can currently see that the historical Bollinger Bands index is currently at the low not seen since the beginning of 2023, what was also the beginning point of a gigantic movement in the market. So we're expecting a big move here, and I remain to be long on my Bitcoin position. Currently on BitGet, approximately 1.4 Bitcoin in profit, and looking at my Bybit trades, my Bitcoin trade is in a small loss here, while my Ethereum trade is also in a small little profit. So yeah, I'm really waiting for that next move to really happen, but so far we are still making profits on these trades here, what is of course definitely very lovely to see. So I will remain to be holding these trades open since I am still expecting Bitcoin is going to take the turn towards the upside. And if I'm going to talk about a bigger perspective move here, because yeah, Bitcoin has not been really moving at all here, we're right now creating a descending triangle, and you can see a very similar pattern here to Bitcoin in 2019. We created one, and we're currently also creating another descending triangle. So I will be expecting a gigantic breakdown from off this level as soon as we do confirm and break below this level. You can see also last time around, while we confirmed the breakdown, it happened very quickly and Bitcoin moved down very fast. And do be on the high alert. On the right side, this chart is the current time on Bitcoin, but it is an inverted chart here. So you can see that we're creating an ascending triangle, and if you invert it, it's an descending triangle. So it's a very interesting pattern to be looking at, and the likelihood that this one is going to be breaking down or breaking up if we do invert it backwards is just extremely high since it's a bullish bias pattern if you approach it like this, and a bearish bias pattern if you approach it like this here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for Bitcoin right here, and I think there's going to be a very big move happening. But just like right here in 2019, it took us a very long period of boring consolidation before that big move really happens, and this is exactly what we're seeing right now as well. We are in a very boring period of time of boring consolidation until we break outside of that region. So make sure to be on high alert. Bitcoin remains to be boring until it breaks out of the range, and if it breaks outside of the range, we will be seeing massive market volatility, but absolutely massive market volatility. So get ready for that. Bitcoin is indeed very boring right now here. The volume is also still dropping with lower highs here, indicating a big move is going to be happening anytime soon here, and we should be getting ready for that big move here anytime soon. So looking as well at Bitcoin on that bigger perspective, we can currently see Bitcoin support and resistance, they're going to be meeting each other, and this is going to cause a big spark in the market. It's going to be causing a big reaction in the market, because we either need to be seeing a break of the uptrend or either a break of the resistance on the top side. So yeah, Bitcoin is about to be making a massive decision in this market, and that is why I'm super excited about it right now here. Currently we can see that on the daily time frame, the MACD is still crossing bullish here, and we need to be generating some more momentum towards the upside if we want to be continuing this move here. Of course, on the monthly time frame, we can see that also the MACD crossed bullish, what is also an historical signal, what is also quite exciting to be seeing. Further on, we can see that the daily time frame for Bitcoin still looks interesting, but in my opinion, this is the most important chart to be looking at, because the daily time frame, we need to just see a break above 29.7k here. If we can break above 29.7k, then we are going to be seeing that continuation happening towards the upside. So keep your eyes wide open on that level. Of course, we're creating a cup and handle pattern as well, but for that one to be breaking out, you need to be seeing that break of the trend line here on the top side. Of course, looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, we're generating a gigantic pattern here, and if we really break above that downward sloping resistance line sitting around $32,000 is going to be probably be a massive move towards the upside. So get ready for that here. I will be looking out towards this massive move hitting the markets, but at the same time, I do want to be warning everyone out there in the channel that we're still creating a bearish divergence right now here on the weekly time frame, and this could maybe cause some bearish price action. So there is still some warning signs happening on the market, but at the same time, we're seeing that we're creating a gigantic pattern that is indicating a big move is lying ahead of ourselves. Either whether it's going to be breaking upwards or downwards, there's going to be a big move happening in the coming 25 to 30 days here. So get ready for that. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.